Hello, and welcome back to Terraria 1.4 with Brian. We are going to start things off today by teleporting down to the mushroom biome for reasons that should be obvious. And if it's not obvious, well, it's because the Demolitionist lives here. And we need to talk to the Demolitionist for reasons that should be obvious. But if it's not obvious, it's because, oh, this stacks to 99 now. That's very convenient. It's because I'm going to buy a stack of dynamite. Are you a... what are you? Sapphire bunny. So I guess maybe like all of the different bunny gems are possible. We had an amethyst bunny, now I have a sapphire bunny. That's interesting. Alright, in that case we're going to teleport back upstairs for reasons that should be obvious. But it's because I need to build another terrarium, so let me make some glass. Alright, and let's cage our sapphire bunny. And let's put them over next to the amethyst bunny so they can make friends with one another. Here's a normal bunny who can come say hi to both of those guys. Alright, but now that we have all this dynamite, let's go use it somewhere. Alright, so I've brought us down to this portion of the world over here where I've dug out a tunnel for reasons that should be obvious. It's because we need to place this dynamite. Kablam! Kapow! Kazooie! Kablamo! Dynamite ho! We're gonna make a nice big room over here, using however much dynamite it takes in order to get things done. Alright, now that we've got the approximate boundaries of a room bombed out, we're going to try to square it off over here. So let's go ahead and just kind of like dig out approximately where we want this room boundary to be. I've equipped the chisel and also used a mining potion so that we can dig very quickly, get some things done. So let's go ahead and mine this out. You might wonder what we're mining out over here. And of course, it's going to be a farm, because everyone loves farms. Alright, this is starting to come together, and something you might notice is that as I walk over here, it changes to an ice biome. So you might have wondered why we're building it over here. It's because we're going to be right on the border of two different biomes, just kind of your normal underground cavern layer, as well as an ice biome. And so we can potentially farm two different types of enemies over in this area, which will be good. Hey, it's already working. We got a depth meter. We're going to kill lots of enemies in here, so we're going to get some rare drops, I'm sure. But yes, in addition to this being a mob farm where we can kill enemies and get various drops, it's also going to be a different type of farm. Can you guess what kind of farm it's going to be? Ceiling sticky dynamite. Ooh, oh no, it fell. Ceiling sticky dynamite. Take 2. This time we'll edit. Ah, darn it. It failed again. I think it got stuck in the cobweb. Ceiling sticky dynamite. Take 3. Okay, make sure to edit out the other failures out of the video. Alright, it's a fresh day. We got a hand in a fishing quest really quick. I just had this put away in a chest. Alright, didn't get anything too exciting there. Off camera since the previous episode, I actually handed in a fishing quest and got the golden fishing rod, which will make it easier to do future fishing quests, so that's pretty great. This game is full of so many distractions. We have another little side quest, which is there's a traveling merchant who's decided to come down here near the underworld. And apparently I'm talking to the kitty, because everyone's in the same spot. Hey, traveling merchant. Discern yourself. There's the nurse. There's the merchant. There's Figment. There we go, Llewellyn. There we go. Okay, what do you got? Star Princess Crown. Celestial Wand. Equipable. Summons Esty. It costs a platinum. I don't know what Esty is, but I have a platinum, and that sounds like that could be good. It's a lot of money to spend, but we're going to do that. And that just seems like that's just vanity. Katana I don't need. That stuff I don't need. Summons Esty, huh? Alright. What is the chance that this is a boss that I'm not ready for? Oh, it says it's equipable. So, oh, well, wait a minute. Okay, so what type of equipable? Is it a pet? Where did it just go? It went here. So is this the pet slot? That is the pet slot. Okay, so if I do this, who is Esty? Esty is a little star who follows me around. Okay, Esty. I'm not usually fond of pets, but you look like you're glowy. Do you actually give off lights? Let's go into a dark spot. Was that a light pet? Did it replace my shadow orb? It's not a light pet. I'm going to take my shadow orb off so that we don't have the light from that. And let me just dig into a dark spot over here really quick. Okay, I think we can say with certainty that Esty does not actually give off any light. It's just a little star pet, so I just spent a platinum on something that doesn't seem like it's useful. Alright. It's kind of cute, actually, so I think I'll keep it around for a little while, but... yikes. That was taking a risk that didn't seem like it's going to pay off. Let's get back to work on what we're actually doing today. So it's going to be useful to have a quick way to get over here, and so I basically want a tunnel that's going to go straight across. This could actually be a really good place to use these scarab bombs. So I think if I stand here, this will just carve, yeah, a horizontal tunnel just like that. And so, looks like there's some open cave here. So let's go ahead and build myself a little floor. Just like that, but I think basically, where did those bombs go? Scarab bombs. Let's go ahead and put them on the bar. And so if I put one there, and just stand back here, it's going to dig directly to the left. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I'm going to build myself a tunnel using these crazy scarab bombs. Do I want to waste it kind of here? Is it a waste? Let's imagine it's not a waste. So basically, I can put one here. If I stand back here, it points directly away from me, and then digs exactly in that direction. Cool. And kablam! Kapow! Zing! Ooh, water. Kablamo! Bazinga! Hoopity doopity! Mecca lecca hi, mecca hangy ho! 1, 2, 3, kablooey! Alright, we're almost there. I can see the tunnel. Kablam! I can just dig out the last few blocks. Alright, neat. I just realized over on the right-hand side of the screen, it says we are currently experiencing heavy rain. Another thing that I got from a fishing quest reward was a weather radio. So I know the weather outside, which is not frightful, it's delightful. Heavy rain. So, now we can... Oh yeah, let's definitely keep the safe with me. I ended up buying an extra safe, so that I can always leave one at home and carry one around with me, so I'm less likely to accidentally forget it when we go on mining trips and things. And I guess I can populate this with torches a bit better in the future. I really don't like it when there's water that's dripping like this. So let's try to figure out the source of that water. There we go. Block it off so I don't have to listen to it. Okay, so this brings us directly into this place, which is now filled with water. So let's empty that water out. I'm not sure if there's enough space for the water to empty out in here. So let's make sure that there's enough space by throwing some dynamite down here. Kablam! And it looks like there's going to be another cave down there. So let's do another one of these. Kapow! There we go. Now the water has plenty of places to go, it seems like. So that should all empty out of our giant room up here. It's going to be a mob farm. But you know what they say about giant rooms that you use to farm mobs? Why would you only farm one type of thing when you can farm 2 types of things in the same space? That's my motto. Always do 2 types of things the same time. Alright, so the second type of thing that we're going to do, you may have noticed that I lined the entire floor of this room with stone blocks. And you may have also noticed that I have gem corns in my inventory. So we're going to try to make a gem corn farm here as well. So, I don't know a whole lot about these things. There goes the traveling merchant. But I think basically, let me do the emerald ones first. So if I do this, yeah, it's going to show me how close I can plant them, apparently. So it looks like they have to be 4 blocks apart. And I got some sapphire gem corns. So I'll plant these guys just like that. Hey, bad guys. I'm going to be farming you. And then let's grab our ruby gem corns. Do I have my auto smart cursor thing going? Show me where to plant this thing, guy. Go away, bad guys. It's not showing me right now. Can you not plant them in front of... Maybe you can't plant them in front of walls like this is right now? Let me move it over here. Alright, so there's the smart cursor, and it's showing me that's as close as it can go. Alright. So I'll do that, and then we'll do the diamond ones. So that goes there, and that goes there. Okay, so we're going to plant these guys, and hopefully they're going to grow and create some more gemstones for us. And just in case this matters, I'm going to go ahead and take the background walls out of here. For those of you wondering when I was going to defeat the 100th cave bat, it's finally happened. I know it's something we've all been looking forward to. So let's go ahead and hang that guy on the ceiling. The rules for mob spawning in this game are roughly that there's the square that you can see on the screen, and then around that rectangle there's a larger rectangle, which is the place that mobs can spawn that are just off screen, kind of in all 4 directions, and they try to spawn on blocks, on platforms for the most part. And so the idea is we're going to be standing in some portion of this room, or perhaps hanging against the ceiling in some portion of this room, and in some other spot, just off screen, some mobs are going to be spawning, hopefully inside the room. And in order to enhance the spawn rates, we can always set out a water candle. Water candle increases the monster spawn rate, so we can do something like that, and some more extra monsters will start to spawn, and our summons will be able to find them. We'll get a sense of when they're there. One of the disadvantages of where I've picked right now is that there's other places that monsters can live that are outside of the room. And so, at the very least, I'm going to need to kind of light up these areas so I can discover when there are monsters spawning outside the room, so that I can see them and hunt them down when necessary. And possibly I'll even need to block off places that monsters spawn, so they don't spawn in places that I don't want them to, so that they all spawn inside my room down here. Alright, we got lots of cave bats, and I got a cave bat banner, and so that's going to be really easy to kill. And eventually we'll get a bunch of other banners for all the monsters who spawn down here, and if I stand over on this side, we'll be able to get some icy monsters, due to the ice bricks that are around here, etc., etc. Okay, and at least one of them has already grown. That did not take long. We got an emerald gem corn. It did not give me a gem corn back. However, I happen to have some extra acorns in my inventory, and just for fun, let's... Oops, hey. Cave bat, go away. Just for fun, let's go ahead and make an amethyst gem corn this time around. And I'm going to plant it right here. And then another thing that I want to do to make these easier to plant, this one is actually not in the right spot, is I'm going to put torches directly underneath all the spots where we're planting the gem corns, and then rather than have to use the smart cursor to line them up, I can just look at where the torches are and plant it directly above the torches, and they will be spaced out appropriately. Alright, one of our diamond gemcorn trees grew, and we got 2 diamond gemcorns. So there's one, and the next one is going to go here, and we got an extra diamond. So we are starting to farm diamonds, which is pretty great. And let's see, it says there's an undead miner somewhere nearby, but where is he actually? It must be like a cave below me. Yeah, I see some light down here. So let's go find out what's happening down here. This might be something that we need to address. Alright, so there's a little cave down here, and then I saw there was a cave a little bit further down over there. And so if I want monsters to not spawn in these little spots... Yeah, there's a bit of spots over here where monsters can spawn. It'll be outside my room. You can prevent monster spawning by putting down background walls. And so maybe I'll make a... Oh, hey! Get out, get out, get out, get out! I'm frozen. Okay. I'm frozen again. There we go. Now I'm unfrozen. Maybe I'll make a bunch of background walls and fill in this whole area and that whole area so monsters can't spawn down here. Alright, it occurs to me that in this place I should definitely have some heart lanterns and a campfire. So let's just put a campfire kind of in the center over here. I'm going to hang a heart lantern up on the left-hand side, and we'll put another one up here on the right-hand side. And a traveling merchant came by, and I managed to buy myself a portable cement mixer, which allows you to place walls very quickly. And so what I'm in the midst of doing right now is placing walls. So basically, if I place background walls in this area outside the room, monsters won't be able to spawn in the areas that have these player-placed background walls, which means the only place that monsters will be able to spawn will be inside the room, where I can kill them quickly and easily. So I'm just going to keep placing walls in all these little side caves, and eventually we'll get a bunch of monsters spawning just in the area that I want them to. Diamond trees! Diamonds! Alright, another thing that I did is I brought a chest up here, which contains, among other things, acorns, so that I can craft some more diamond gemcorns, for example, when I need to... Oops, that one got planted in the wrong spot. No! I think it just gets destroyed, yeah. You planted it in the wrong spot. Alright, so I'll replant that. 50th snowflakes, nice. So we're starting to accumulate... And spiked ice slime, nice. We're starting to accumulate banners. That'll make it easier to kill all these guys. Are the banners still active when I'm down here? Yes. Okay, good. So even when I'm standing down here, the banners on the ceiling still come into play. And I have managed to wall off this whole section to the right, this whole section in the bottom, this little section, and this section over here on the left. And so we shouldn't get any monsters spawning in any of those spots, which should mean that we're starting to get a lot of monsters spawning in the room. It's still the case that there's caves up here where monsters might spawn, but we're already getting some decent spawn rates. And I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but when we change the world to hard mode, eventually there's going to be a V of corruption and crimson, or corruption and hallow. And I'm hoping that basically we're either going to be an underground hallow or underground corruption down here, and so I'll be able to use this area for farming some mobs in either the corruption or the hallow during hard mode. But in any case, while I've been working on this project, I have managed to get some rubies, emeralds, sapphires, diamonds. I've got some more emerald gemcorns, and I've got an amber gemcorn. I should plant this one definitely. Let's get some amber going. And then I've also gotten some rare drops. I got an ancient iron helmet, a depth meter, the sharp bone sword. None of those things are particularly amazing, but they're relatively rare, and so that's good. And finally a stake, which is a major improvement to all stats. So it's like the tier 3 well-fed buff. Oh, and a chain knife, which is another rare. If you get this early in the game, it's a very nice weapon. If you stand right in front of an enemy, it can hit very fast. You just re-click the button. If you happen to get lucky, I think bats drop the chain knife, and get that drop really early in the game. It could be a really great early game weapon. That's happened to me once before. Oh, hey, are these ladybugs? They are. I want these for potions eventually. So maybe they happen during wind? It seems like there's a wind event going on. Ooh, I really need some fire blossoms. So let's grab the Staff of Regrowth and do a little run across our farm. Yeah, we're getting lots of fire blossom seeds now. That's super great. So guide, remind me what I needed with these ladybugs. Waterleaf, ladybug, right, pearls. I have to imagine pearls are going to come from, like, clams in the ocean or something, and other than, like, once having to fish in the ocean for a fishing quest, I don't know that I've done any fishing over there. I guess, yeah, that one time I did it was when I got the reaver shark, I think, too. So let's try some ocean fishing and just see what we get. There's a dolphin doing tricks. Good job, dolphin. Okay, well, I've been fishing at the ocean for a number of minutes, and I haven't caught anything resembling an oyster or a pearl. I'll show you the stuff that I have caught so far. We've got a frog leg, a swordfish, another swordfish, some crates, sawtooth shark, another swordfish, shrimp, tuna, red snapper, trout, some more crates, some bombfish. So maybe instead there's something I kill in the ocean, and that's gonna give me what I need? Seems plausible. So let's get some ocean kills and see what happens. We're not getting many monster spawns right now because I have NPCs here. So I wonder, do I have some spare houses? Yeah, I've got some spare houses over here. So let's go ahead and move these NPCs quickly before it turns daytime. So if I go here and then run this way, I think we can get to the other houses and move the Tinkerer and the Mechanic. Oh, I got 10 seconds to do it. I'm not going to do it in time, am I? Darn. Tinkerer and the Mechanic. Where is she? There she is. I moved them. But I didn't get a chance for them to teleport in before the next day. Alright, well, I guess they might end up walking away from the beach anyway. So let's see. Actually, while I'm back home, it's a fresh day. Let's check on the fishing quest. Demonic hellfish. I think I have one of those. I am incorrect. So let me go fish that up really quick. There we go, demonic hellfish. And some gold, sonar potions, apprentice bait, nothing exciting. Oh, hey, look at this. One of the things I picked up was the frog leg, which is now material. You can combine it with tiger climbing gear into the frog webbing, or make a frog flipper, or make amphibian boots. Neat. Okay, I definitely want the frog webbing, because I seem to recall seeing this as material for something else. It needs tiger climbing gear. I might have the materials for that, because that would be climbing claws, which are mobility accessories. Oh, but I don't have the other one. Alright, so I'm going to have to look for... There's climbing claws and there's shoe spikes. And I think shoe spikes are found in gold chests underground. So I'm going to leave these together over in the corner to try to remind me that I want to try to put those together at some point. Okay, NPCs are a bit farther away. Remind me about the seahorse. I can't remember if there was something you could craft with them. But I might get some more bad guys over here in the ocean. And actually, I could put out a water candle to try to get more bad guys to spawn too. Okay, and I know it can be helpful to be standing inside the water, because that causes enemies, yeah, to come towards you. And they, like, sense you in the water. And then, right, I said I was going to get a water candle out, and I haven't done that. So let's grab a water candle out of the piggy bank. I need to go back to the dungeon and get some more some more water candles and explore the rest of the dungeon. Sharks, I know, drop shark fins, so I definitely want that. And they've got a few rare drops as well. Goblin Scouts are just going to drop the tattered cloth that you can use if you want to make the Goblin Invasion summoning item, which I have no interest in. It's really handy having a homing weapon, because I can just attack guys that I can't even see off screen, just by firing the magic missile and watching it start to home in on guys. So that's pretty cool. For whatever reason right now, though, I'm getting like 0 enemies. These are not homing in at all, my summons aren't going anywhere. I've got a water candle out. Don't know what else good or bad I could do that could affect the spawn rate. Looks like there might be... Oh, it's just birds flying in the background. I like the new animated backgrounds in the different biomes. There's a lot of extra flavor. The world feels very lifelike in this update. But yeah, for whatever reason, really not getting that many enemies here. I suppose I could turn it into a jungle, like bring some jungle blocks, and then we could spawn more bad guys. Or I could make some battle potions. Those are both possibilities. We'll do one more quick check, just to see if there's any obvious drops related to oysters or pearls or whatever it is that I was trying to get. I've talked about this game and distractions, but I came out here and I started trying to farm mobs, and then for a second I forgot why I was doing any of it. Let's go ahead and pick up the water candle. And we'll go ahead and toss it back in here. Let's go ask about the seahorse. I think I've done this before, and it wasn't anything exciting, but what can you do with the seahorse? Yeah, just put it in a cage. Alright, fair enough. What is that? So I decided to make one more attempt at finding the jungle temple. There is like a weird blue glowy bit here. Let's get it under more true lighting by getting the water back out of here. What are we looking at here? It's just glowing a different color blue, like it's a different color moss or something. And there is a... let's dig over this way really quick. There are lots of traps inside the jungle temple. Here it is. Okay, we found the jungle temple. Thank goodness. Okay. So it was way over on the left-hand side of the map. I'll show you where we are in a moment here. Let's try to find our way up to the entrance. But I'm at the left-hand side of the jungle. It's way high up, too. Okay, this is totally not where it used to be likely to generate. And it looks like the entrance is going to be pretty underwater unless I unflood this. There's some more of that blue glow. Oh, look at this. There's all kinds of blue glowy bits around here. There's like almost another biome or so. Yeah. What is okay? I came looking for the jungle temple, but I found something else. This reminds me of what I found in the Easter egg seed at the beginning. That it was this weird glowy moss stuff. But it's like a whole biome over here, it seems like. So let's attempt to take a look at what we got over here. I don't see any, like, mobs or anything else that suggests what's going on here. We've got kind of usual jungle rare creatures. But it's definitely super glowy. Here's a detonator on some copper. Sure, we'll just blow it up. Oh. Oh, I just... I just took out the wires for this and then forgot that I had done it. Alright, so we have the blue glowy area. I think we're too late in the episode to explore this. But now I know it exists. It shows up on the map. It is kind of a visibly different color. But now we know where the entrance to the jungle temple is, so I'm going to try to deflood it, open up the jungle temple. Off camera, I'll try to make a better way to get down here and then figure out where I want to build some jungle housing. That'll be convenient to have the pylon in the world and all that good stuff. So things to look forward to. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day. And I will see you again soon with more Terraria. For now, bye-bye.